Hello guys, I'm Bruce. Today I will be talking about how American hip hop music culture influenced the young people in our society today. And I'm giving this presentation because I want to let people know the true meaning of hip hop music culture and especially for young people. Hip hop music culture has existed in the world for less than 100 years, actually even less than 50 years, but it has brought a very profound impact to many young people today. Many young people begin to take peace as their mantra. Now, if we go to any bar or party, it's actually really hard to not hear hip hop music. Even in China, I'm Chinese. American hip hop music culture has had a great impact on young people today. Many of my friends begin to love life because they like hip hop music culture. They became really positive. Their biggest goal in life is to be as real as possible. The music of American hip hop singers such as Drake and 21 Savage is playing all over the world. In New York in the 70s, people like disco music culture. The upper class people often dress up to attend various disco music activities. In contrast, people in New York Bronx district live in an extremely bad environment. The living environment is the same as on the battlefield of World War II. Many people have lost their jobs, and the probability of committing atrocities is slowly increasing. People decided to create hope in this challenging environment. Yes, there have been many news reports about the release of young people from crime caused by the influence of hip hop culture. Experts pointing out that many contemporary rap musicians did not consider the impact of their music content on young people. In their music, they mention abuse, killing, violence, drugs, and other unsettled words that unconsciously change the way many young people today look at things. Many young people use crimes as a way to decompress. Faced with whether the negative influence of many people on hip hop culture is greater than the positive influence, many hip hop rappers come out and speak out their mind. They think the impact of hip hop is absolutely positive. From the history of hip hop culture, the existence of hip hop culture is a way to release and vent some unfair behaviors in society, and this kind of venting can bring people a kind of thinking to make the society better. And young people will become more and more active, even though they have experienced various unfair treatment when they were young. In the 1980s and the 1990s, gangs previewed. DJ Avery Bakantaba, a hip hop culture enthusiast, began to spread the concept of peace, unity, and love to people. Hip hop cultures has become a melting pot, and many people have started to reform. Dr. Dre said that he had done a lot of stupid things in his life, and many things have been irretrievable. He said that the gangster rap was born. The process of studying the influence of hip hop culture on young people, I realized that the purpose of hip hop is to bring peace and love, especially after I systematically learned the history of hip hop culture. This is why many rappers who don't like each other will abuse each other in their own songs, but they will add a word or phrase at the end. Another purpose of hip hop music culture really express yourself, even if you don't like the practice of some governments in today's society. Don't let anyone change yourselves. On the other hand, I also realized that rap does have some negative effects on young people. Some rappers' lyrics are really negative, full of sex and drugs. I want to express that there are many bad things in the world. Even good thing has its shortcomings, and none of them is absolutely perfect. Like Dr. J, as he said, he knows that many of his lyrics are not very good, but this is reality of life. Even if he is not favored, he just wants to express himself rather than show off. To sum up, anyone who dares to criticize the social reality is a hero. In a fast paced society, most of us are used to attaching a fixed label to a person and taking it for granted to evaluate a person. I want to say that the complexity of human nature cannot be summarized by one person.